Okay, I want you to do something for me. Think back to your own school days. Now, picture a classroom where your main collaborator, your study partner, isn't another person, but an AI. That's not science fiction anymore. AI is completely changing the game, and education is right at the center of it all. We have this amazing chance to rethink what learning even is, but it means we've got to shift our perspective a little.
And let's be real. This is the question, isn't it? It's the one that always comes up. There's this real anxiety around AI, a fear about what it means for our jobs, our skills, and, what it means to be human. But what if we're just asking the wrong question? This right here is the pivot, the whole point. Instead of seeing AI as a threat, what if we see it as an amplifier? How can this tech work with us in a way that actually makes us better, that augments our own potential, instead of just replacing our tasks? All right, so if we can just push past that initial fear for a second, what does that new relationship actually look like? Let's dive into the really positive, powerful ways AI can boost the student experience when we start treating it like a partner. What's so interesting is how the words we use can kind of get in our own way. The label artificial intelligence, it can sound a bit cold, right? Robotic. But what if we called it collective intelligence? See how that feels different? The name itself can create biases that blind us to the incredible educational value that's sitting right in front of us. And that value is huge. I mean, when it's used the right way, AI can lead to real, tangible wins across the board. We're talking about better learning outcomes, students who are way more engaged, and massive leaps in accessibility. It can give personalized feedback, 24/7 support, and can even become a spark for both creativity and collaboration. This isn't just theory, it's what's possible right now. And that all leads to this really fundamental shift in how we think about these tools. We're not just talking about a piece of software anymore. We're moving away from the idea of a simple assistant and toward the concept of a true learning partner. This analogy just nails the difference. Think about it. A chatbot is like a vending machine. You put in a question, you get a snack, a specific answer. It's totally transactional. But an AI agent, that's like your favorite cafe barista. They don't just take your order. They chat with you, they recommend things, they customize your drink, they engage. So here's the bottom line. A bot just answers. An agent helps, it collaborates, and it even co-creates with you. Just let that sink in for a second. We're so used to thinking that collaboration is a human-only club, but what kind of new doors swing wide open when we stop seeing AI as a tool we use and start seeing it as an equal partner we work with? That one question, it changes everything. And this whole idea of a non-human collaborator is really the heart of this new framework called cosmogogy. And trust me, this isn't some small tweak to how we teach. It's a total reimagining of how we learn and create things together on a global scale. The name itself kind of tells you the whole story. You've got Cosmos for the world and Goguji for teaching. Cosmogoguji is all about learning with the world, not just about it. It's the difference between reading a textbook chapter on sustainability and actually working with a team across 3 continents to solve a real sustainability problem. So this whole ecosystem is built on 3 pillars that are all linked together. First, you've got the human part. That's us, the learners and educators building these global communities. Then you have the AI, acting as that equal learning partner we've been talking about. And finally, the world, which provides the authentic, messy, real-world problems that make learning actually matter. And here's where it gets really cool. These 3 parts are always interacting. The human-AI partnership, that's where co-creation happens. The human-world connection, that's where you build things like global citizenship and social impact. And the AI World Link, that unlocks incredible real-time data analysis to tackle those big, complex challenges. It's all connected. So this all sounds great in theory, right? But what does it actually look like in practice? Well, this isn't just an idea. The Cosmogogy framework is already being tested in a real-world project that really embraces this idea of a non-human collaborator. Meet the Cosmogogy Collaborative. It's a global project that brings together higher education students from all over the planet, and it's designed to turn all these principles we've been talking about into a real lived experience. And just check out how this works. You have student teams with people from Germany, Brazil, Nigeria, all over. They spend 8 weeks working together on real sustainability challenges. And because they're spread across all these different time zones, they have to collaborate asynchronously. And that's where the AI agent becomes not just helpful, but an absolutely essential, equal member of the team.
And here it is. Meet Collaboration Cosmo. This AI agent is so much more than a chatbot. It's designed to be a peer, a teammate. It offers ideas, it jumps into discussions, it helps manage the project, and it keeps the work flowing even while half the team is asleep. It's basically the ultimate teammate, bridging those huge gaps in time and distance.
And that question brings us right back to where we started, that core shift in our thinking. The moment we stop seeing AI as something to be afraid of and start seeing it as a collaborator, a genuine teammate, well, the kinds of problems we can solve together just explodes. So the question isn't, will AI replace us anymore? It's, what can we achieve when we combine our human wisdom with AI's power to tackle the world's real challenges together? What's next? That's up to us to imagine. And that is something to be really excited about.